So still looking at Mexican fan palm. Let's get a little closer look. We're actually not looking at my daughter's giraffe, which we put down there just for fun to get it out of the house. It's huge. But I want to show you one of the, well, a couple of the characteristics that we use to distinguish palms from each other. One is the armament, meaning are the petioles, these long stalks that the leaves or fronds are on, are they armed or not? That means do they have thorns? And this Mexican fan palm, it's got gnarly thorns all along it. I mean, when I am cutting these off, pruning this, I always get scraped and cut and poked. You can see them up there. So these are armed, is what you would call. Another thing about it is this is not self-pruning, meaning the petiole stalks or bases are persistent. Once I cut them off, they just stay there, like kind of like almost looks like a basket interwoven pattern. So only when they get much older, we'll pan back up to this really old one, do those petiole bases finally fall off. But often they're trimmed off by like the city or whoever owns them so they don't fall off in the wind and smash a car or hurt someone, hit their head. So that's a couple of things. We look at, is it self-pruning? Is it a smooth trunk? Sometimes we'll also distinguish palms by are they multi-trunked or single-trunked. This one's clearly single-trunked. Again, it's armed. Another thing too is look at the fronds themselves. They're really cool actually when you look at them closely. This is called palmate. So palmate, a simple leaf, it's all the green flat blade is connected. So it's simple frond, but it's highly pleated. You can see how there's all these folds, and it's palmate, meaning all those pleats are little kind of lobes, all join in the same spot. Very different from some of our other palms that have a more feather look to the frond itself. One other thing I'll point out is this bark isn't too fibrous. Some of the palms have a lot of fibers on the trunk and in between those petiole bases. This one isn't too bad, it's pretty smooth.